listen, you get home at 5, I get home at 9. There's no food on the table, or maybe there is food, right? But that's bare minimum is there, right? And maybe my bath water isn't ran. Maybe my dog isn't walked, right? So it's like there's not. I feel like when there's a lack of romance, it's never once. I don't say never, but rarely I see it's one sided. It's usually both sides because I'm only speaking for me. If you're doing the things that I find romantic, it's hard for me to ignore
to not do it,
to reciprocating it, right? Because it's gonna make you happy. It's gonna make you happy. It's like, damn, like, yo, I had a long ass day at work, and you know what? Damn, she really did this for me. All right, cool. Let me see what I could do for her. I know she likes roses.
You'll figure out that time that you need to.
Now you can figure it out. But like Aaron said, when you're both going through the motions, and I said both, then there is no romance, And I say this lightly, but more so, I believe men can live without the romance. So we can go through the motions forever. I think it will eat up more at a woman when there's a lack of romance and intimacy in that household than it would a man. That's my opinion.
I feel like maybe for some men, but then there's times that men will say like, oh, women think that, relationships are all about them and what about us and whatever. Like they do say that.
But that's why I said it.
And, but you shouldn't be like relying on incentive though to want to do something romantic though, especially if you're the one with no time to give. Like, okay, maybe she is leaving dinner out for you or running your bathroom when you come out, but you're still tired, so you still don't want to give any time at the end of the night. So what if she like slows down on that stuff because it's just like, damn, I keep doing these things for him.
Which is natural, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like, and I don't even really think that it's meaning that much to him because like at the end of the day, I'm still not getting what I need out of this relationship.
It's like, so why bother?
Exactly.
I think when it gets to that point, someone has to figure out how to take it to another depth.
I think that's where you got to start talking. Like, what? Yeah. I know I done something that's then made your day lighter. What the fuck is your problem?
Yeah. So it goes right back to communicating. Like somebody's got to talk and break the silence.
Somebody got to say something.
See, I love being alone.
Yep.
Like I love being alone.
I agree.
But I want you upstairs.
There's moments.
I want you upstairs. I just want to be by myself, but I want you here.
No, I want you around. I want you around and like I enjoy our time together, but like I need to have my alone time to recharge. And that can sometimes be taken as you take too much time away from me or from this relationship, and that could affect them in a way. When really this is just how I reset and come back rejuvenated into the relationship.
Yep.
And your partner should know that.
Yes, even if you explain that to your partner,
it, not know it. They
should understand.
They understand it, yeah. But I think it's also hard. I think it's hard for the person who is on the receiving end of that sometimes because what if they're the type of person that needs somebody constantly up under them?
Now, I think romance was never understood based on the definition Rome gave.
Romance has to be created in your partnership. I don't think that this is like a universal thing that like, what is everybody doing or like whatever. Like if you create romance in your own relationship, it is still very much alive.
I have a question, right? So everything that we're talking about is whatever. Everything we're talking about requires somebody to know somebody.
To know your partner?
Yeah. Yeah, so like your first 2 weeks, that first week, you got their number on Tuesday. Y'all probably text like 3 or 4 times.
6.
And then y'all going out on Friday.
Yeah.
You don't really know this person.
Yeah, you're like getting to know them though.
Yeah, but let's say you're trying to be romantic.
Take my
That's where you resort to
all about you.
My house and my car.
Look, now she's trying to
and all that I wanna do
it for you. All right.
What do you tell the person who is newly dating somebody or seeking somebody what romance is?
I wouldn't say that romance is a thing. I would just tell them to be observant.
Mm-hmm.
Be observant and be open to that their perception and understanding of romance is not necessarily going to directly reflect that of the other person.
Yeah.
Because and that goes back to the whole what's it called, that love languages.
Love languages.
And, you know,
And that's an okay question for first, like, getting to know somebody, first date even. Like,
Yeah.
I think
but
asking
what's your intent though? Like, let's be serious. Like,
What,
and
mine?
asking what your love language is.
No,
So
like,
your question
like,
is
why I'm
which-
on a date. Like, what's your? I just want to fuck. You know.
so then all that
Yeah, I'm saying
romance
that.
is out the door. What you really mean to say
No,
is,
no, no. They do
what
the
I-
most. They do the most. They start throwing shit at the wall. See what sticks, because you gotta stick to me tonight.
I mean,
Like-
Jesus.
like dogs.
Jesus.
I mean, my thing is this.
Yikes.
I don't feel like that. I don't feel when you get to that point when you're newly. I think being observant is great, but I don't feel like if I asked a girl, being real, if I asked a girl, or go on a date today, and let's say she's 26, right?
Why?
I'm just 5 years younger. Okay, and I can do 31 too, right? 26 years old, and I say, hey, or she's 27, and I say, hey, so, you know, what's romance to you? And she said, flowers and bears and
Chocolate.
chocolate and open the door and no 50-50, right? Let's just say, and it's like,
100%, nigga.
yeah, so, but it's like, is that really romantic to you, or did you just consume what was given?
But you know what? All of our perceptions of what like romance is probably based on what we consumed, whether it was our
Or
grandparents,
experience.
Whether it
yeah.
was the
Music.
movies.
90s movies, videos, like it
But either way, you're
shows, it
you're
could be
gonna
anything.
know what aligns with your interests and what makes you happy.
I don't think most people know themselves, is my point. And that's why they get all those things and they're still unhappy. And then we got the would you rather cry in a Rolls Royce or a Honda? Well, why the fuck would you rather cry?
That's what Glow said. She said, baby, I ain't finna cry.
Right? So like, but like you getting everything and you have nothing, you know?
I think romance, you know what that's it's called accent. It's like a season, it's like MSG. So I think romance is the accent. Romance like spicens up your time. So it's like the time
Okay.
that we have.
Accelerates.
Yeah, so you just talking and you're not letting me get it out. You just, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to give a whole situation.
I was just
here.
eating bland chicken.
Alan was like, yeah, put
Yeah, chicken
salt
and salt
on
and
it.
pepper. That was it. Like,
I'm actually. All right, ready?
So this is what I'm thinking. I believe that like romance is very much, I don't want to say situational, but it's very much dependent on who the other person is. Y'all know that perfect word. You know that seasoning, my grandma used it all the time. It's called accent. It's called
Yes.
it's like MSG. That's all it is.
MSG.
Right. No calories, no nothing. It's just some organic probably inorganic actually.
Yeah.
Some
It definitely
some
is.
inorganic compound that you just put in your food. The Asians use it all the time in Chinese food. No,
That's salt.
I don't know if it's salt. Like
No,
I'm
it's
eating
MSG,
the
that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm using that analogy because MSG sort of it heightens whatever is there, and I think that if you're looking to be romantic, you have to like look at whatever your situation is right now, right? And then you want to figure out, how do I like make this better?
Enhance. Yeah.
Yeah, like how do I enhance it? How do I make it just a little bit better? And I said this earlier, like you come home, you had a long day, your dog ain't been walked. You know, 'cause when you get home, when you got a dog, you got a lot to do. You got to feed them, you got to clean them off, you got to
cook for him.
do everything. You know what I'm saying? With you,
Rome, like, clean what?
well, but he don't have a dog.
I ain't cooking
Yeah.
for no dog.
He said it ain't his dog.
He's not cooking for
So-
the dog.
no.
Yeah.
Baby,
I cook for my dog.
yeah.
Daily.
Rue is gonna get some hot chicken.
Yep.
Um,
Rue need a
A
job.
little bit of brown rice.
no, Rue, she definitely needs a job.
Need a job.
I agree.
Hot chicken for a dog is wild.
No, it's not. You can't
But-
get the
So I'm
My dog is allergic
I'll say
to
this,
chicken.
even with respect to your situation, when you come home, like I know you like pizza.
Yeah.
Like how happy would you be just to come home with like a pizza like just already there, just even in the oven, like just I don't have to
off
go
of
out
work.
and get it. I don't have to slice it up. I don't, like it's just there. It's like something that makes your life easier. You know what I mean?
Wait, Rome,
That's
you like
sex to me.
homemade
Right?
pizza?
That's literally sex.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, you like flowers. You're having a shitty ass day. Even and I'll say this, even if it's one of your sisters, it could be your mom or your dad, it could be anybody in your house. If you come home and you're having a fucked up day and somebody brings your flowers, it's gonna bring some sort of smile to your face.
Here's
Right? So I think
Tears.
in saying
Happiness.
all of that, I think that you have to know your person and you have to figure out wherever they are, like how do you just enhance whatever it is and wherever they are in the moment. Because in a week from now, you might be doing great and flowers might not mean shit to you. But today they mean a lot because of what's going on, whatever you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You, Rico, you might, same thing. Your dog not being walked and fed and all that when you get home may not mean that much in 3 weeks from today. But today, it was just rough. And for that shit to be already done, it means a lot.
Especially on Thursdays.
See, on
So
Thursdays,
get home
I'm
at
telling
11,
you.
12. Then I gotta cook the dog.
Exactly.
Food, walk 'em.